Remember, you are not just dealing with bugs, you are squashing them. Ever clicked the button on a web page and nothing happened? Or maybe you were using an app and it suddenly crashed. Congrats, you've just discovered a bug in the wild. Don't you just love it when that happens? Yeah, me neither. Now, if you are wondering, how did little bugger slip through to production? Well, that's what quality assurance testers, or QA testers for short, are here to prevent. And hey, if you've ever thought to yourself, I could do better than this, then keep on watching. Hi, my name is Ivana. I'm your go-to mom, IT pro, and work-from-home expert. In this video, we will explore the fascinating world of quality assurance testing. By the end, you will know exactly what it takes to become a top-notch QA tester, squashing bugs and preventing them from ruining someone's day. And who knows, you might even start finding joy in clicking buttons that actually work. Speaking of buttons, why not start your bug squashing journey by clicking the subscribe button down there? Now, that's one click guaranteed to work. No bugs about it. A day in the life of a QA tester is nothing short of exciting. Picture this. You grab a steaming cup of coffee, settle into your cozy home office, and dive into the world of software builds and updates. You are the first one to play with the new features, you check them out before anyone else, and your job is to try and break them. Sounds fun, right? You get to create these wonderful stories known as test cases. They're like detectives' narratives of how something might go wrong in the software. You try all sorts of scenarios, like a detective following every lead, to ensure the software behaves as expected. And hey, the great thing about being a QA tester is that it's not a one-size-fits-all job. In a small company or startup, you might become a kind of all-rounder, handling everything from planning tests to running them to reporting the results. But in a larger company, you could become more of a specialist. You could be a manual tester acting just like a user to find bugs, or you could be an automated tester using scripts to do the testing for you. And the best part, all of this can be done right from your kitchen table or anywhere else you fancy working from. So if you've ever been the person to point out the typo on a menu, or if you are the one who always finds the missing sock, then you've got all what it takes to be a QA tester. Let's jump into the two main types of testing that QA testers do. Both methods get the job done, but they require different skills and are used in different situations. First up, let's talk about manual testing. As a manual tester, your role is to imitate the user exploring the software as if you were the one using it in everyday life. You will need a keen eye for details, the patience to methodically work through different scenarios, and a healthy dose of curiosity. Like, what happens if you do this instead of that? Or can you make the software do something it's not supposed to do? Then there's automated testing. This is where things start to feel a bit like the Matrix. With automated testing, you write scripts that can automatically test parts of the software. To be good at this, you will need to have some coding skills or at least a willingness to learn. Automated testing is brilliant for those tasks that need to be done over and over again. For example, making sure that every single button in an app does what it's supposed to do. Just think of it like setting up a line of dominoes and watching them all fall down perfectly again and again. So, as you can see, manual and automated testing are two very different, yet equally crucial sides of the QA world. Whether you love to explore and experiment, or you are all about that code life, there is a place for you in the QA universe. Alright, let's move on how you can actually get your foot in the door of the QA testing world. You might be thinking, but I don't have a computer science degree or any experience in the tech industry. No worries. Many successful QA testers have started from scratch, just like you. First things first, remember that transferable skills are a big deal in this field. Let's say you've been juggling your kids' schedules, coordinating school pickups, and managing household tasks, all while maintaining your sanity. Well, you've already proven that you have great organizational skills, attention to detail, and the ability to multitask. But what about the technical skills? Well, it's essential to have a fundamental understanding of software development and a software testing lifecycle. Familiarity with programming languages like Java, Python, or C# can also be beneficial, especially if you are leaning towards automated testing. Critical thinking and problem solving are other skills highly valued in QA testing. Think about all those times you've troubleshooted toys or gadgets without the manual, or resolved conflicts among your kids. It's the same kind of mindset. When it comes to learning, there's a wealth of resources right at your fingertips that you can explore from the comfort of your own home. Online platforms such as Udemy, Coursera, and even YouTube offer courses in software testing, and some are even free. You can also dig into documentation and tutorials of popular testing tools like Selenium or Jira. Remember, it's not about becoming an overnight expert, but rather about demonstrating your eagerness to learn and adapt. By starting this journey, you are proving you've got what it takes to be a QA tester. You are not afraid of bugs, you are a bug squasher. I've sifted through many online courses designed to help aspiring QA testers, and I have to say there are plenty of great ones out there. But if I had to recommend a perfect starting point for beginners, even for super busy moms on maternity leave, it would be this course called Specialized in QA Manual Testing with Live Project plus Agile plus Jira. What's great about this course is that it's designed with the absolute beginner in mind. You don't need any coding skills or prior tech experience. And I know what you're thinking. Where on earth will I find the time to learn something new? But guess what? All you need is less than an hour a day for 10 days and you are set to kickstart a career in tech as a QA tester. So during your kiddo's nap time or that golden hour of silence post-bedtime, grab your chance. And hey, if the house is a tad messy for a few days, blame it on the course, not the kids this time. This course has a strong focus on the fundamentals of software development and the software testing lifecycle. It breaks down everything from traditional waterfall to the agile methodology. You will learn how to design test cases, execute tests, and report bugs in Jira, which is a widely used and my favorite project management tool. And there's more! The course also includes tips on preparing your resume and gearing up for job interviews, which I know many of you will appreciate. But learning doesn't stop there. YouTube is an excellent resource for understanding the day-to-day realities of a QA tester. There are videos on topics like a day in the life of a QA tester, how to gain experience as a new QA tester, or even job interview preparations. I will link some of these helpful videos in the description below, so do check them out. They can provide a realistic view on the QA tester role and help you set the right expectations. Okay, so now that we know what QA testers do and what steps to take to become one, let's explore some job opportunities online. Keep in mind that some of the steps I'll show you may vary based on your location. I'm going to start with Indeed.com as it's available in many countries. Then we'll take a look at Dice.com and LinkedIn Jobs. Be sure to look at local job boards as well, depending on where you live. Our first search query on Indeed will be QA Manual Tester. We'll narrow the search by selecting only remote positions. As you can see, we've got 64 job postings for work from home positions. Not all of these are going to be perfect fit, as some require years of experience or specific coding skills, but there are opportunities that could be just right for you. Take this one for example, Manual QA Engineer. Your responsibilities would be creating test cases, implementing test plans, finding and reporting bugs, reproducing issues, and working closely with engineers to resolve the bugs found. Here's another one, Junior QA Tester. This role includes manual testing for UI, backend API testing, agile experience, Jira, and good communication skills. They're looking for knowledge on automation frameworks such as Selenium and Java. I think you should be okay to apply even without coding skills, as this likely refers only to using Selenium IDE with graphical user interface. And the pay range is 60 to 65k a year. Let's modify our search phrase slightly. After filtering for remote positions only, we see a software tester role, a part-time entry level with focus on attention to detail, independent work ethic, quick learning, and thinking outside of box. Now let's try a few different search phrases, such as QA Tester JR. As you can see, new jobs posting pop up, so be sure to check them out. But I'm gonna head over to Dice.com to give you some variety of job boards and search for QA Tester. Make sure to filter for remote only. Wow, look at this, 2,559 jobs. Not all of them will be suitable for you, but many could be an ideal fit. Finally, we switch to LinkedIn Jobs, searching for QA Tester Junior. Sometimes this role can also be listed as QA Analyst or QA Engineer. Don't forget that you can add phrases like entry role or junior to your search. One last thing to remember, not all job listings are publicly posted. Networking plays a crucial role in any industry. So be sure to connect with other professionals in your field, recruiters, and potentially hiring manager from companies that you are interested in. They often share job listings on their profiles or might even message you directly about open positions. Alright, let's put a bow on this. Today we've talked all about being a QA tester, manual and automated testing, and how you can start in QA even as a busy mom at home. Remember, you are not just dealing with bugs, you are squashing them. Ready to become a bug squasher? Start with that course I mentioned earlier. You can find the link in the video description. It's beginner friendly and perfect for busy moms. If you like this video, please hit like and share it with your friends who might be interested. And of course, make sure to hit subscribe on my channel for more work from home tips and tricks. Let's take on the tech world together.